Hello everybody and welcome back to Beae tutorial series, and in this video we are going to be discussing the featured product element. So in the basic section, if you drag a little bit down, you have your product section, and if you drop down that, here you have your featured product element. To use it, you need to drag and drop it onto your page, and you can see after a couple of seconds our element is now added onto our page. On this section you will be able to see various blocks, like for example this image section, you have your heading, you have this design size, you have your variant section, and after that you can see you have some buttons, and you also have this quantity section, and below that you can see you have your quantity section. You can edit all of these individually. So on your right side you can see you have your editing panel. On your right side in your editing panel, you can see under the content tab you have your featured product, and in the product section, when you select on select product, you can choose among different products. So if I want to change this product to something like this, to these headphones, I can select headphones and select. So you can see our product is now updated. And below your product section you have these blocks from where you can individually edit all of these headings, these buttons, and all of these variants. You also can see this quantity block at the bottom. To add another block, you can simply click on this add block option, and in the list you can see you have product description, rating, so on and so forth up to countdown. So from here you can add a new block. After your block setting, you have your spacing. So you can see you can use this slider to increase or decrease the spacing, and after that you have presets. Now in case you want to change the properties of these blocks individually, what you can do is, like for example, if I want to make this one piece cuff bangle in the center, I can head over to the styles tab. From here I can change the alignment and make it center aligned. I can also change the color, like for example I can change it to red. After that I have my typography options. You can always upload your own fonts or choose from the Google fonts, and finally you have your text shadow. Similarly you can do it for these buttons too. When you click on that, you can see you have your add to cart section, and here you have your spacing. So you can see you can adjust the spacing of these buttons. You can change the icon. You can choose among the wide range of library. You have your 3 checkboxes which you can adjust. If I want to show dynamic checkout button, I can disable that. And after that you have your pricing checkbox and show add to cart button. In case I want to disable that, I can simply uncheck this. After that you have your offer add to cart action message. So you can see you can choose among stay on the same page, redirect to the cart, and redirect to custom URL. Similarly, if you click on this variants option, you can see you have your variant tab drop down. From here you can select a design. If you select button, you can see button will appear instead of drop down. Also you have your combined, and you have your alignments if you want to center align these, and finally you have your checkboxes. So you can choose among these options for what option you want to choose and what not. After that you have your grid settings, so you can adjust the alignments and variants per row. You have your column gap and your row gap. When you click on this image, you can see you have your layout options, you have your grid, collage, and after that you have your aspect ratio, so in case you want to change that. And again you have these checkboxes, so in case you want to show featured image first, you can enable this option and you can choose among these options. You have your slider settings. In here you have your thumbnail options, you have your thumbnail positioning, and you have your show thumbnails as a vertical drop down. So if you uncheck that, you can see our thumbnails are now at the bottom. You also have number of thumbnails per row, so if I decrease it to 2, you can see only 2 thumbnails will be appeared. You can also increase that, and you also can change the thumbnail spacing. You can enable or disable navigation and previous icon and next icon, and using these previous icon and next icon you can change these navigation icons. So that's pretty much it for the featured product element, and I really hope you understood the concept. If you did so, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with friends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.